Krishna Namaste, I'm so happy that you could join for part 2 of this vintage jewelry collection. I've already shown all of these in part 1, including a very beautiful Victorian looking, I'm guessing mock Victorian. I don't think they're real Victorian. I feel like if they were real Victorian, I wouldn't have got it. I think this is all costume jewelry. Maybe some of it's real, but I'm not 100% certain. Now here is another bracelet. Now I think that these bracelets are so funky. They're so cool looking. But this one does have a couple of the stones missing. That's a little bit of a disappointment. Just a little bit. Just like a couple stones, sorry, over here. A little disappointing, but not too bad. No one's going to look at it and notice that some of the pearl beading is missing. Okay, it looks like this one might be missing an earring back, and that's why it didn't stay. But these are just pearl studs. They're not entirely special, they're just, oh wait, my camera would focus. But let's see if I can take it off. Maybe the white on white is really bugging it. Maybe if I do that and put it on like a darker background. But got a little bit of a rhinestone up there. Now, I mentioned in my last video that this is all Western jewelry. I do have Indian jewelry, however, this is my big however. I find a lot of the Indian jewelry I do have is really extra. It's a really heavy, and I'm not a really heavy jewelry person. I love like these pieces that are really light, but you could make them look heavy. Now this one's a pearl and a gold chain, it looks like. This would be absolutely gorgeous with an outfit. I'm not sure, like an Indian sari, like how I'm wearing now. Just having like a longer necklace. This was one of my favorite pieces. It's a brooch. I'm unsure. I'm kind of thinking that I want to make it into, I see there's an option to make it into a necklace or make it part of a necklace. But this is just absolutely gorgeous. I've never seen, well, I've seen things like it, but I've never seen one so cheap. And it was really intriguing to me because I just absolutely love these designs. And like I said before, I'm a huge like fake faux vintage, and this would be even nice as just like a brooch on a sari or like a shirt. Now I apologize, I'm not used to being on camera, so I keep forgetting that the camera doesn't always, and this is, I don't know what that is. This is my last pearl necklace. This is absolutely beautiful. Now I think I'll be set for jewelry for quite a long time. I don't think I'll be buying much more jewelry, even though I am kind of a jewelry hoarder at sometimes. And the reason is because once I find a really good piece of jewelry, I don't want to give it up too easily. These are little pearl flowers. These are just really unique. I didn't know exactly what to expect from these, but they are beautiful. This is another brooch. I was going to use these as like dupatta pins or sari pins, just to add. But this one, ooh, oh, my hair, that's my hair got stuck to it. Now, again, the pearl and the gold, that's the theme of this video. Now, I'm not entirely sure why. Well, I kind of know why. I think that we all have like different skin types. Silver has never looked nice on me. As you can see, I do have a silver stud in this nose. It looks fine because I have gold on the other side. But if I were just all silver jewelry, I look very, very pale and washed out. I look like I haven't slept for days. And that's such a shame because there's so many gold pieces of jewelry that are just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, on to my final, and these are not terribly exciting. These are just very, like, again, I'm thinking these might be 90s. Maybe a little old, maybe 80s. But the fact is that they are very, very sleek. And mind you that all of these were vintage. They just did not tell me a year. They said that all the jewelry that I'm figuring that was in here is probably more than 20 years old, because the lady who this company was selling their stuff, she was quite old, and I'm unsure that she would have. And these also feel they don't feel like and this sounds maybe a little stupid, but they don't feel like modern jewelry. Like, it doesn't feel like some of the jewelry that I buy, especially from like Target. They have like they're like, you could bend them, and these are very, very, they're lightweight looking, but they're very heavy. So that makes me feel like maybe these could be like more of a higher quality metal. But don't quote me on that. Like, I'm not a jewelry expert. In fact, I could wear fake jewelry all my life and I would be happy either way, because I feel like so many of us put such high importance, especially us women, that we need to wear real jewelry. Like, we need to be decorated in real pearls and real gold at all times, otherwise that we don't look as pretty. But I assure you, with my fake silk sari that's actually made out of cotton, and my fake pearls that I'm wearing today, the only thing that's real on me is this. This is 100% cotton, and then this is a real Tulsi necklace. Oh, and then I'm guessing that the bindi's not made out of real kumkum. It's actually made out of velvet. But with all these fake things that I wear, I'm not fake as a person. I'm showing that I am a lower middle class American, and I'm also showing that this is what I can afford, and this is all I can afford to decorate my body with. And I believe that our body is a temple, and we should decorate it in a way that is honoring both God and our budget. For example, I'm not going to go out and spend like hundreds or thousands of dollars on real gold jewelry, because it's just, that's not in my budget, and there's so much other things that I could do. I could do devotional service, I could do so much more, but I'm not going to harp on that part. I'm just saying that there's so many people that could benefit from that money, that people, especially like us women, could do with it. We could do so much more with it. We could, like, as I said, devotional service, and that can be anything from going to the temple and donating it, or helping out somebody in need. And so I don't know. I don't feel like this is a waste, because I probably will not be buying jewelry again for a little bit, because, as I said, jewelry, I'm very picky. I love vintage inspired things, especially from the 80s, and I'm going to actually say that this and this are probably my favorite pieces that I bought. And it's ironic because I love pearls, but my two favorite things this time around are not pearls. But let me know what your favorite piece was if you watched part 1 as well. And I hope that you have a very amazing day, and I hope you all have a safe weekend. I know it's supposed to get really hot here in Minnesota, but that is that. And Hare Krishna and Namaste. I hope you enjoyed the videos.